Ooh, boy. Get off me, Matt. Get off me, Matt. Woo. That boy got moves. What's up, tubers? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing today? It's your boy, A6578, bringing you another online ranked game match. My opponent, Fantasy Champ 1, chose my beloved Bears before I had a chance to. So I decided to man up and choose the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bears have great defense. So going into this game, I knew it was going to be a difficult challenge offensively. The Steelers also have good defense, but I think the Bears might have a little bit more advantage leaning towards their side. I mean, they have Peppers, they have Briggs, they have the used-to-be Bear Urlacher, you got Tillman. You got a lot of great defensive people on the team. Not to mention Julius Peppers, which is a freak of nature. So definitely going into this game, like I said, I'm going to be watching out for that. As you can see, at the beginning of the game, get a pretty good opportunity to take it to the house, but Urlacher pretty much stops that. And then Urlacher pretty much whiffs on the tackle. So evaluating this opponent, I see that he doesn't really have good users. As far as his user skills, as far as doing hit sticks and everything. But he does have the Bears defense as a crutch. And the Bears defense will pretty much make up sometimes if you don't have good users. Believe me, I use the Bears. Thank God we caught Brandon Marshall right there. He could have took that to the house. That would have been horrible. But anyway, we catch him. This guy came out. He did a lot of screens, as you'll see. And look at Davis dropping the ball. Hey, I play with the Bears. Davis drops at least 8 of 10 balls. And oh, I'll take that monkey off your back with the nice hit stick, and Lewis recovers. So we pretty much take them away. They're in the red zone. We pretty much take that opportunity away from them. And it's back to 0-0. So it's like I never threw that interception. And look at that block shedding by Peppers. I mean, look at that block shedding. Anyway, we eventually punt the ball back to him. He gets the ball back. As you can see, we're still trying to move the ball. First quarter's winding down. Our defense is doing pretty good against him, and we guessed correctly. Looks like he was going to Marshall, and Timmons steps up and snatches that out of the air. So we're back in the red zone with the opportunity to take the lead after one stalled out punt and one interception. And he's calling Max D here. And don't you just love it when someone calls Max D and your whole line doesn't block one guy and he gets through? But eventually we hit the glitch for a touchdown and we go up 7-0. And he comes back out and he's starting to hit these screens, which becomes a familiar play for him. He was sort of very predictable as far as when it came to his offense. After a while, I pretty much had him figured out, which is good. But he does have that Bears defense, and as you'll see, that's a nice crutch. And we catch him again trying to go to Marshall. Clark steps up and takes that one. And we could possibly get to the house, but no, Matt Forte, get off me, Matt. No, Cutler, you're not Superman. Why the hell? I would have had a touchdown there, but Cutler decided to turn to Superman and dive 15 yards and stop it. So eventually we can go down here. We at least want to get a field goal out of this. Possibly we can get in the end zone, but them Bears block shedding. They have great defense, and they usually just hold us. They finally just hold us to a field goal. So we go up 10-0. Pretty good start. Not a pick 6, but a pick 3. We'll take it. Take all the points we can get. When it comes down to it, that's what wins the game. And he hits Bennett. Bennett is not the fastest person in the world, but he has decent route running, and he route runs it into the end zone. 7-10, still up in the lead. A throw it up into double coverage, but I take control of Mike Wallace and I grab it and come down with it. So what a great pass, great catch, Mike Wallace. And then Mike Wallace gets stupid and doesn't continue his route. So eventually we have to kick another field goal. Still, 6 unanswered points on our end. Anyway, he hits Brandon Marshall with the comeback. Brandon Marshall is a beast. And he almost gets that first down, but he goes for it on 4th, and Devin Hester drops that ball. Let Devin Hester stick to punt returns. And look at Marshall. Look at Marshall just taking off from that screen. Beast Marshall. And he dives, lays out. Gives the crowd something to cheer about. Okay. Back into the game. And this crazy Bear defense trying to score on him, trying to move the ball. And I just overthrew Mike Wallace. Is that possible? If I'm controlling that quarterback, it's very possible. I didn't think you can overthrow Mike Wallace. And he tries to go to Marshall, but Taylor steps up and steals the ball from him. So we pretty much took away that opportunity for him. He's up by 1 point. Third quarter, 4 minutes, 8 seconds left. And right there, I almost give it back to him, but Tillman, or Jennings, I don't know who that was, drops it. And then he goes for it. We swat it away. He tries to hit that comeback, but I put a yellow up. I stop Marshall from catching it. So we get the ball back. As you can see right here, he's calling Lil Max D. And ended up just slinging it up there, giving it right back to Jennings. Dumb play by me. Great position by his CPU. It hits Matt Forte, and we go for a strip, and we get the ball back. This is like a Harlem Globetrotter beat should be playing right now. Because this is, I've never seen this before. Comment if you ever seen this before. He does a fumble. I throw an interception. So that's 2 plays, 2 turnovers. Okay, so he gets the ball back. He tries to draw play with Matt Forte. We try to hit stick him. He fumbles. I take that monkey off your back. Thank you very much. And I get the ball back. And I'm going off. And I start to cheer. But if you ever seen that many turnovers, 4 turnovers in a row, comment down in the comment section. Let me know. And we hit the teabag with him with Mike Wallace and scored a touchdown. So we go up 20-14. Up by 6. Third quarter's winding now. So I'm thinking, hey, just stop them. If we can stop them and possibly go down and maybe get a field goal, milk the clock, pretty much game is in our hands. It's in the bag. Look at Palamahu. Take that butt off your hands, Palamahu. Look at that pressure.
Don't drop that monkey.
Don't get the fumble off of him. I'll take that monkey off your back. Cutler, you got to hold on to that ball. So sit in the heat. Actually benefited. We get the ball back. Great opportunity. Third quarter's winding down. We can go down and kick a field goal. Hit him with the screen. Briggs is out there. Briggs misses the tackle. We pick up the first. So we're moving pretty good now. We hit Mike Wallace. Getting down into field goal range. Pretty much moving in. He's calling Max D. And right here, I run. It's one person to beat. I try to get around him, and he tackles me. So we take a loss. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. Then right here, I give it right back to him. Thought I could get Mike Wallace open. But he steps in, and his computer intercepts that. So now he has opportunity to actually take the lead. Score a touchdown, kick the field goal. He'd be up by 1. So we definitely need to, our defense needs to step it up. We're calling a little max coverage D, but again, he wasn't passing that much. Then when he did pass, he did these screens. And once he gets that 1, I think that was a mesh formation, but he had that streak. And he hits me with Weems. Turned on the Jets at the last minute. I thought I had good position. So he does exactly what we were afraid of. He goes up by 1. It's 20-21. We just need to get down, at least kick a field goal, possibly milk some clock. So we try to swerve the spy and didn't have good position. Eventually take a sack, but we hit Miller We didn't go to Miller all day, and he wasn't playing him, so we finally get him open. So we're definitely in field goal range. We get a little bit more yards, and we kick the field goal. Now, before I kick it off, I'm thinking definitely don't kick it to Hester there in Chicago. It's the end of the game, so I squib kick it, thinking, hey, he hasn't been passing that much on me. And then I'm with Warlitz. Now I'm staying on that guy, and I come off, and he goes right to him, and Devin Hester catches the ball. Now I ice this kicker because if he kicks the field goal, he'll win the game. And then he comes back out and he kicks it, and he misses it. Wow, he missed it. So eventually just kneel, and we get the win. What a game, what a crazy ending. Sometimes things go your way and sometimes things go the other way. Eventually they went our way. Fantasy champs, thanks for those 17 nuggets. Thank you kindly. Gonna eat these 17 nuggets with some barbecue sauce. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely hit that like button, rate, comment, and subscribe. Or you could do whatever.